Hello everyone, welcome to Ayurveda 101. I'm Ratan Chaturvedi and today I'll be talking about some Ayurvedic herbs. Ayurveda has vast pharmacopoeia of herbs and in this session we'll talk about some commonly used ones. Before we start, some general guidelines regarding the use of herbs. Before use of any herb, discussion with health professional is strongly recommended. Dosage of herb varies. It depends on prakriti, vikriti, age, etc. And in case of any adverse effect, please stop the herb and talk to your healthcare provider. The efficacy and safety of herb is not established in US. US government does not recognize herb as medicine. They recognize them as dietary supplements. We'll start with ashwagandha. Ashwagandha has become very popular herb nowadays. It's also called winter cherry or Indian ginseng, and root of this plant is used. Ashwagandha pacifies vata but can increase pitta. It can be heating. Because of vata pacification, it is especially effective for vata in muscles, joints, nervous system. It's used in muscle pain, joint pain, nerve pain. It can be taken internally or can be used locally in oil form. Ashwagandha also promotes sleep and mental relaxation. So it is used in stress and anxiety disorders in Ayurveda. It's also said to improve strength, stamina, immunity. So in Ayurveda, it's also used for infertility, sexual or general debility. So this is ashwagandha. Next herb is Brahmi. Leaves of these plants are used. Brahmi pacifies all the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. It's generally used as brain tonic in Ayurveda. It improves memory, calms the mind, reduces dullness too. So it's used both in anxiety and depression. And unlike ashwagandha, which is also used in stress and anxiety, Brahmi is cooling in nature. Ashwagandha was heating. Brahmi can be used also in oil formulations to relieve pain and inflammation. Next herb is guduchi. It's commonly called amrita or giloy. Stem, leaves, root of this vine is used. It's astringent and quite bitter in taste. It balances all the three doshas, especially vata and pitta, and it's used quite extensively in Ayurveda. It's used in many pitta inflammatory conditions like pitta issues of eye, digestive system, urinary system, respiratory system, liver disorders. It's also used in vata conditions, vata arthritis, chronic pains, muscle spasm. It can be taken internally as well as topically in oil formulations. And Guduchi is said to be best single herb rasayana or rejuvenation therapy in Ayurveda. Next herb is Shatavari. Shatavari is Indian asparagus. This herb pacifies Vata and Pitta but may increase Kapha. So be mindful in Kapha disorders like obesity, fibrocystic breast disease. In Ayurveda, it's used quite commonly in female reproductive and urinary system disorders like infertility, menopause, dysuria. It's also used in pitta digestive disorders, stomach ulcers, pitta causes of diarrhea. And Shatavari is a rejuvenative herb. It's used in many anti-aging formulas, nourishing formulas, strengthening formulas. So this is Shatavari. Next herb is Tulsi. This is called holy basil. It's considered a sacred plant in Indian subcontinent. Leaves, roots, stem, and seeds of this plant can be used. It pacifies vata and kapha, but it can be heating in excess. But the seeds are they are cooling in nature, and the seeds are actually used in dysuria, burning urination. Tulsi leaves can be used in decoction form, hot tea form for vata and kapha fevers, cold, coughs, etc. Tulsi is said to promote sattva. It brings mental clarity, it improves perception. So this is holy basil or tulsi. Next is gugulu. Gugulu is a tree resin and it comes from mukul mur or Indian bdellium tree. It's pungent, bitter, astringent. It pacifies vata and kapha but can be heating. Because of its pungency, it has a scraping action. It burns ama. So it's used in many kapha disorders like diabetes, obesity, high cholesterol. It's also used in vata joint disorders, vata arthritis, and gugulu is combined in many Ayurvedic formulas. So all these herbs which I talked, they can be used as single herb, but usually in Ayurveda they are combined with many other herbs to make formula. Herb combining is done to increase absorption, distribution, efficacy of the herb, and this may also balance the unwanted effect of each other in the formula. Next, we'll talk is a very commonly used herb formula called Triphala. Triphala is a combination of three fruits from three herbs, Haritaki, Viditaki, and Amalaki. These three fruits are dried and prepared in certain way. Triphala is said to pacify all the three doshas, and it's commonly used as rasayana or rejuvenation therapy. And it's also used in many digestive problems, vision problems, skin problems. So this is Triphala formula. Next Ayurvedic compound which we'll talk is Chyawanprash. And Chyawanprash is also made from by processing multiple herbs. And Chyawanprash is said to pacify all the three doshas. This is also used as rejuvenation or rasayan therapy. This is said to support immune function, promote strength and energy, and support heart health and respiratory health. So, these are some commonly used Ayurvedic herbs and formula. This is all for today. Thank you for listening.